This is the best way to invest your money. In this video, we're diving into the best way to invest your money. If you're wondering how to make the most of your hard-earned cash, well, you've come to the right place. We'll explore the top strategies for investing wisely, discuss the smartest order to grow your wealth, and reveal essential tips to secure your financial future. Don't miss out on this valuable advice on the best way to invest your money. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned investor, there's something here for everyone. Watch now and take a step closer to achieving your financial goals. When it comes to managing your money, it can get confusing. Some people say you should put everything into your 401k right away, while others suggest waiting until you've cleared your student loans. So what's the right way to handle your money? What should you invest in first? Investing our money can be overwhelming. There are so many choices: 401k, IRA, HSA, student loans, mortgages, and more. It feels like the options never end, and we worry about making mistakes. That's why in this video, we'll show you the smartest order for investing your money. We know everyone's situation is unique and we can't cover every scenario here. Still, we'll give you some general tips that most people can use to make sure they're using their hard-earned cash in the best way possible. Number 10, emergency fund. Before you put your money into stocks or anything else, your first step should be making a safety net of cash. Keep this money in a regular checking or savings account. The exact amount you need will depend on your comfort, risk, but it's a good idea to aim for at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. It might not be the most exciting way to handle your money, but there's a good reason for it. Think of an emergency fund like the bumpers in bowling. These bumpers stop your bowling ball from going into the gutters. They keep you in the game even when your ball goes off course or starts going the wrong way. Life will throw unexpected challenges at you, and you should always be ready for them. In some cases, many of these unexpected challenges are about their car. This might be because both of them drove older cars during the first 10 years of their marriage. Once the car wouldn't start and the mechanic said fixing it would cost nearly $4,000, or they need to buy a new car. If they were in a tighter financial spot and didn't have enough money in the bank, this $4,000 cost could have messed up their financial stability. According to a Bankrate survey, only 39% of people said they could handle an unexpected $1,000 cost from their savings. Often people feel like they have to use credit cards to bridge the money gap, which can make their financial situation worse. While they're on their journey to paying off debt, investing, or becoming financially independent, unexpected challenges will pop up. However, having a good-sized emergency fund will act as a guardrail to keep them from getting off track and help them stay on the path to their financial goals. Number 9, 401k employer match. Now let's talk about the 401k employer match. If your employer offers to match your 401k contributions, you should make it a top priority. It's important because it's like getting free money. Here's how it works. If your employer matches 100% of what you put into your 401k up to 4% of your yearly income, let's say you make $100,000 a year, and you contribute $4,000 to your 401k, your employer will add another $4,000. So you're instantly doubling your money. This is a really good deal because there's no other investment that guarantees such a safe and free return. Even things like the stock market, owning rental properties, or even winning big in Las Vegas can't beat this. If you're not sure about whether your company has this 401k match, ask your HR department or someone who handles employee benefits. It's crucial to take full advantage of this extra money. One more thing to keep in mind: if you don't plan to stay with your company for long, find out about the vesting schedule. It tells you how long you have to work there to keep the employer's contributions. Usually it takes about 3 years to become fully vested, so consider this if you're thinking of changing jobs, so that you know what money you might lose by leaving. Number 8, high interest debt. The next step is to get rid of high interest debt. This kind of debt usually has an interest rate higher than 5%. For many people, this includes things like credit card balances or student loans. Credit cards are a big issue because they often have a high interest rate, around 16%. If you have a credit card debt, it's essential to deal with it first when you're trying to reduce your debt. Getting rid of high interest debt is not easy, but it's necessary. To start, make a list of all the debts with high interest and come up with a plan to pay them off. You can choose between the debt snowball method or the avalanche method. Depending on what motivates you more, once you've successfully paid off your high interest debt, you'll find you have more money to improve your overall financial situation. And hey, before we continue, we want you to know that we're always making new content, so make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Going back at number 7, Roth IRA. The Roth IRA is a really good account for people who want to save money and not pay lots of taxes. It's simple. You put money in after you've already paid taxes on it, and when you make more money from that, you don't have to pay taxes again. But you have to follow some rules, like keeping your Roth IRA money for at least 5 years and being at least 59 and a half years old. What's cool is that you won't ever have to worry about taxes on that money. Taxes might change in the future, and a new leader could decide to make them higher. By using a Roth IRA, you lower the chance of having to pay more taxes later. Now, there are some things you need to be able to do to use a Roth IRA. You or your spouse need to earn money to put in directly, but not too much money. In 2023, if you're married and both of you make more than $214,000 together, you can't put money in directly. But don't worry if you make too much for that, you can try something called a backdoor Roth IRA. In 2023, if you're under 50 years old and you can put up to $6,500 in your Roth IRA. If you're 50 or older, you can put up to $7,500. Number 6, Health Savings Account. Number 6 on our list is using a Health Savings Account, or HSA. This might not work for everyone because there are certain rules you have to follow to put money into an HSA. You need to have a special kind of health insurance called a High Deductible Health Plan, HDHP, before you can save money in an HSA. But if you do meet these rules, it's a great way to save money for future doctor bills. HSAs have something really cool called the triple tax benefit. The money you put in is not taxed. Your money grows without any taxes while it's in the HSA, and you can take it out without paying taxes as long as you use it for doctor stuff. If your special health insurance plan only covers you, you can save up to $3,815 in 2023. If it covers your whole family, you can save up to $7,715 in 2023. And if you're 55 or older, you can save an extra $1,000. Number 5, 529 Education Savings Plan. Coming in at number 5 is the 529 Education Savings Plan. If you have kids and want to save money for their college in the future, think about a 529 Education Savings Plan. It's kind of like a Roth IRA, but specifically for education expenses. You put in money after paying taxes, and usually the money it earns doesn't get taxed by the federal government, and often not by the state either if you spend it on qualified education stuff. 529 plans don't have a set limit on how much you can put in each year. However, the IRS considers these contributions as gifts. In 2023, you can give up to $17,000 per person for each student without worrying about gift tax. Number 4, 401k Max. Number 4 on the list brings us back to the 401k, but this time, it's not just about getting the match. It's about putting in the most you can. Even if you've already taken full advantage of your employer's match, you can still add more money to your 401k. This happens to be one of the best ways to lower how much you have to pay in taxes and get more money working for you in the stock market. You can save thousands of dollars in taxes each year by putting the maximum amount into your 401k. In 2023, if you're under 50, you can put in up to $22,500, and if you're 50 or older, you can go up to $30,000. Number 3, taxable account. Once you've made the most of your investments in accounts that help you save in taxes, it's a good idea to think about investing any extra money you have in a regular investment account. Some people get excited and start investing in regular accounts before making the most of the tax-saving ones. But this should be the last thing you do because regular accounts don't have any tax benefits. Using these accounts instead of tax-saving ones can lead you to having to pay a lot more in taxes, especially when you think about how your money has grown over many years. Tax benefits like deductions mean more of your money can start making you more money in the investment world sooner, which helps it grow a lot in the long run. So why pay more taxes when you don't have to? And one more thing, when you're using regular investment accounts, it's usually a good idea to go for index funds rather than try to pick individual stocks or mutual funds. Number 2, lower interest debt. The second thing to think about is dealing with lower interest debt, like loans with interest rates lower than 5%. This usually includes low-rate student loans and most car loans, except for mortgages. While this type of debt might not be causing you big money problems, it's still a good idea to get rid of it if you can. Debt is an interesting idea. Some people see it as a way to reach their financial dreams, while others think of it as something really bad to avoid. What's important here is to not underestimate debt because it can mess up how you think about money. If we start thinking debt is normal, we might use it to buy more expensive stuff like cars we don't need or take out loans for degrees that promise better jobs. Hey there, before we reveal the top one on the list, make sure to tap that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This way you won't miss out on our newest videos. You can decide if you want notifications for just a few videos or all of them. It's your choice. And if you're using your phone, don't forget to enable notifications in your settings. Number 1, pay your mortgage. A smart thing you can do with your money if you want to is to use it to pay off your mortgage. If you recently bought a house with a low interest rate, you probably have about 10 years or more before you need to finish paying back your loan. Over 50 to 30 years, the stock market will probably do better than the 2 to 4% mortgage interest, so it seems like a good idea to invest your extra money in index funds instead of paying off your mortgage. But if you're close to finishing your mortgage and want to be completely debt-free, this is a great choice. Isn't it nice to live in a home without owing anything on it? And there you have it. The smartest order for investing your money. Managing your finances can be a real puzzle, but by following these steps, you can build a strong financial future. Remember, everyone's situation is unique, so it's essential to tailor these steps to fit your needs and goals. So, do you have an emergency fund in place to protect yourself from unexpected expenses? Yes or no? Let us know in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our latest content. And for more resources and links related to today's topics, be sure to check out the description below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to reading your comments and engaging with you on our next video.